Okay, guys, we're talking dissociation. In our ongoing conversation about trauma responses, there's been lots of questions about dissociation, what that is, what it means, and how it all works. I also got a lot of questions like this regarding, is that what causes memory loss and big, huge blank spots in my childhood? This is going to be a multi-part video, so I'm going to go ahead and just call this one part one. And first and foremost, trigger warning. So all 6 of the trauma responses we talked about, flock, flight, fight, freeze, fawn, and flop, are all reactions to extremely stressful situations, mainly ones where we are unsafe or rendered in great danger. Dissociation falls under the trauma response of flop. It is the act of disconnecting from yourself, reality, the situation. Now, what a lot of people don't understand is dissociation exists on a spectrum and that we all do it to some extent every day. Are you somebody that daydreams a lot or lives in like a fantasy world in your head? As a child, did you get lost in books or do you like to binge certain shows? Do you zone out sometimes and not realize where you are or what's happening? Or do you ever get into the zone at work and you're hyper-focused on something? All forms of dissociation. And some of them are very effective, powerful, and helpful, and I encourage my clients to continue to do them. Well, what about that other end of the spectrum? On the other end, there's 4 different types that we see. There's depersonalization, disconnecting from yourself, your person. Derealization, disconnecting from reality. Amnesia, disconnecting from what's happening. And identity confusion, which is a whole other ballgame. And during that process, your brain is not functioning like it normally would, where it's inputting information and creating a story and a timeline. And that's where memory loss comes in. Your brain is not on and you're not in your body, and so there's not a memory to make. And when I say memory, I mean your ability to recall the situation. It doesn't mean that your body doesn't remember. It always does. Stay tuned for part 2.